You know, I think we probably ought to grow up some of these little saplings down through yonder. I'm gonna set that radio to play in there on my playlist, and we'll get some saplings cut down there. You know, I don't expect to get very far. I've already got about 40 foot down through there. It's them brimbles is what it is. But 40 foot a day, how long will it take me to go 700 and some foot? I don't know, I'm just asking. He said, yes, I'll go ahead and tell him about it. Y'all see that? That's my cell phone right there. And I can play music on it, you know, out here in the vast wilderness. It's a long ways up anywhere. And I can play music on that. You know, I'm not complaining whatsoever. But I'm gonna clear a path yonder. It's a long ways. I think it's 700 and some foot down here from this post to that post. And I'm gonna clear a little tractor path down through yonder. And that's what I was doing today, you know, just do it a little bit at a time. And I got my good coat on. And, you know, it just kind of was thinking. It was my playlist on there. Started off great. Just great. Started off. I was cutting down trees, and if we can take a side trip, and I've done already talked about them side trips. I even discussed it with the parrot, but you know, let's go. The question is for you, math. No, I don't know if it comes underneath math or not. I'm sure there's some math involved in it. But the trees are very tall here, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or 70 foot tall, I would estimate it, you know, just marking it off. And they're really small trees. The majority of this whole forest here is, they're cedar trees, and 90% of them, the size averages 6 inches around. So I think at one time this must have been open land. The question that I'm not going to know the answer to it till somebody tells me how to figure it is, you know, about how old is this forest here, you know. But there's a lot of cedars in here on account of this limestone. But you know, my playlist there on that cell phone, that's an amazing little thing in itself right there. But not to stray. She said, won't you tell him about that time he went to Sturgis? I said, which one? You know, the last time I went out to Sturgis, South Dakota from Memphis, Tennessee, went by myself. My buddy rode along. He had a Dynaglide. I remember what year it was, but it was a rubber mount. He was a cool dude too. Old Ronnie, you know what? He is a cool dude. You know, I lost contact with Ronnie, and that's just the way life is. You know, I would like to talk to the dude, I guess. I should. But anyways, we struck out from Memphis. It was just your typical Sturgis ride, you know. He had everything he needed on his bike, and I had everything I needed on mine. The Super Glide I was on, it's a 1983. Man, that's a good motorcycle. Anyways, I rode that thing to Sturgis. You know, had just everything I needed on there. I never stayed in a motel the whole time. It was always somewhere. You know, somebody'd say, hey, come on in. Man, uh, to take a side trip from a side trip, if you will. If you're still along about now, leave a comment. I do have on my good coat, you know, and I'm gonna get me. I tell you what. You know, I'm all time saying what I'm going to do. Well, actually, I did some stuff today. You know, dude, coming, and I'm gonna have to get the dude in here with the big thing, and it's a track hole. It's a track loader thing. And he says that he can get up there where I'm going to put that. I'm going to put a container in there. So what I pretty much decided on that. A couple of them maybe with a span between them. But I have to move some cedar trees, which, you know, man, it just tears my heart out to lose a tree. I mean, I'm honest in that. I think you should agree with me. Very pleasant. It's really damp here now, but quite pleasant. I don't know what time it is. I think it's after 5. It's around 5 o'clock. Because I got a call. No, actually, I got a text. Let me throw this in here. Let's go on another side trip. Boy, it's going to be a crooked episode. You know, what do I call this? What kind of title do I put up there? You know what I mean? To differentiate it from life. But I was thinking, in these tall trees, if I put that container down there, I actually can put one of them decks up there, you know? Boy, it'd be really pretty to be up in them treetops right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan, to put a deck on top of that container, you know. Boy, it'd be nice. You know, go out in the evening time, have a cold beer, you know, hot tea. You know what? I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I mean, I have to pay out some money to get it done. You know, because I'm not going to buy no bobcat, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to call up on the phone, and the guy that's got the bobcat's going to come over here and do some stuff. I mean, that's the way it seems to work anymore, you know. Not unlike here, as I was just grubbing up this walkway here. I would like for it to go all the way around the perimeter. And but there's some obstacles. Like right down there is a tree stump, but it's kind of loose. I can get it with that Cub Cadet. But see, I should be working on the Cub Cadet now so I could have the trailer down here. Man. I guess we should go. Yeah, I'm not going to do that today. I was going to say we should go do that, but you know, I'd just be lying to you. And no need for that. You know what she's going to say about this episode? The one on the left. The one on the left is always the one that's speaking up I'm talking about. You know. Says even if it was something else, it would still be fluff. That's from here in Middle Tennessee. Shop Dog Sound.